Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Midday News on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I'm Queen Agaba. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and free to air on Nightcomsat. President Bola Tinubu says Africa holds vast opportunities for investment, growth and development with its vibrant population, productive economy and natural resources. Speaking at a bilateral meeting in Beijing, China with Chinese Premier Li Qiang, President Tinubu commended the role of the Forum on China-Africa cooperation in advancing partnership between Africa and China for mutual development and prosperity. Sharon Ajay has details. We'll bring you that detail in our subsequent bulletin. Critical stakeholders at a technical workshop on primary healthcare revitalization and operationalization in Abuja have expressed the hope that the sector will deliver significantly improved services at the grassroots level on account of local government autonomy. Representing President Bola Tinubu, Special Advisor to the President on Health, Dr. Salma Ibrahim Anas, says stakeholders should leverage on the Supreme Court's ruling to turn around grassroots healthcare. She also harped on the need for a robust local community health architecture that can reposition local government councils. Dr. Salman further tasked the Association of Local Governments in Nigeria to ensure proper service delivery.
We know the functions of the primary health care, the responsibilities of primary health, which cut across from health promotion, disease and prevention, both communicable and non-communicable disease, protection, including gender-based violence and abuses protection, treatment of basic health care problems within communities at the PHC level. And it also serves as a rehabilitation center with a referral system that should be established between it and the next level of secondary level of care and also the tertiary care.
President Bola Tinubu says Africa holds vast opportunities for investment, growth and development with its vibrant population, productive economy and natural resources. Speaking at a bilateral meeting in Beijing, China with Chinese Premier Li Qiang, President Tinubu commended the role of the Forum on China-Africa cooperation in advancing partnerships between Africa and China for mutual development and prosperity. Sharon Ajay has details.
President Bola Tinubu called for a strategic focus on areas of collaboration that will ensure the relationship remains mutually beneficial. The president, who is in Beijing for the 9th FOCAC, expressed his appreciation for the warm reception tendered to him and his delegation by the Chinese government.
Share a very common denominator, which is investment and development, to ensure China and African relationship is encouraged. For me, as a Nigerian, and equally as the chairman of the ECOWAS, I'm happy that the strategic partnership being promoted is acceptable to both sides. And this is the only way to go.
The Premier says China is ready to work with Nigeria to deliver on the mutual understanding reached by President Xi Jinping and President Tinubu under the recently established comprehensive strategic partnership between the two countries. Sharon Ajay reporting for Global TV News.
In a bid to drive interest and encourage organizations and individuals to identify technologies to establish and enhance the performance of existing businesses, the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TED says it is set to host a 5-day research exhibition. Global Television brings you details. Speaking on the upcoming fair, Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Mamman, stated that the exhibition, which is scheduled for 17th of November in Abuja, is organized for researchers, inventors, and creators who express interest in showcasing their technologies to participate free of charge.
Extensive consultations are going on with institutions and organizations which can collaborate with the fund to engender the issue of and protect intellectual property rights and address legal issues arising therefrom.
Speaking further on the fair, Professor Mamman says intense and wide consultations are ongoing with institutions and organizations that can partner with and support TED funds to drive interest and encourage individuals and organizations to participate and identify technologies to enhance performance of existing businesses.
Wide outreach and consultations are ongoing with institutional organizations that can partner and support the fund to provide technical support to organizations, individual entrepreneurs who successfully source technologies at the fair to establish enterprises and enhance the performance of their existing businesses.
The minister further noted that all additional details about the fair can be accessed on TED Fund's website. For Global Television, Queen Agaba reporting. The All Progressives Congress APC campaign tour entered Ovia Northeast local government area, visiting Uhiere, Isuwa wards 7 and 8, Odigi, Okada, and adjoining communities. The electorate were called upon by the party's governorship train to uphold the Ovia agenda with the promise to end the spate of herdsmen attack on the people. Our political correspondent Anthony Momodu has been on the campaign train and tells us more.
The APC campaign train began its tour of Ovia North-East local government areas, visiting Odege community and a once-renowned Ebomisi secondary school renowned as Edo Best but now in ruins in the Ogbogiobo community. The APC governorship candidate, Senator Monday Okpe-Holo, expressed sadness at the state of the school and vowed to reconstruct the school.
They are going to renovate all these things. Those blocks that need to give away, we give them away and build the new structures. So it's sorry for Edo people that for our children, that for 8 years, this is what we get for voting for PDP. We are coming on board to do the right thing.
Within the first 6 months, we are going to make sure most of these schools are renovated.
Where Oshomo they leave the school, now there the school better reach.
In the tour of local communities, the APC promised to provide electricity and basic amenities. The APC governorship candidate, Senator Monday Okpe-Holo, also promised to employ not less than 5,000 teachers for the communities within 100 days in office if voted to power.
Insecurity will become a thing of the past.
Thank you, sir.
In education, when we are sworn into office, less than 100 days in the office, we will employ over 5,000 teachers.
The red roof are due for the primary side. Now they move the children from the secondary where there is no table, no roof, no ceiling. They move them to the primary school.
There is no gainsaying that the All Progressive Congress is preparing for the September 21st Guba polls by tightening all loose ends, hoping to wrestle power from the People's Democratic Party. Anthony Momodu reporting from Benin City for Global Television.
You're watching the Midday News on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. When Midday News returns, Olympic athlete Rebecca Cheptegei dies days after being set alight by ex-boyfriend. Details of this and more after this break. Please stay with us. Many thanks for staying with us. If you've just joined us, this is Global Television bringing you live broadcast of the Midday News. In business, Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, has reportedly suspended the sale of premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, to independent marketers after it hiked the product's price. 3 vessels have bettered at the Apapa Lagos jetty on to discharge imported petrol. The price hike had sparked a protest in Delta State as commercial tricycle operators, also known as keke riders, took to the streets of Warri and Efuru metropolis to resist the price increase. The Minority Caucus of the House of Representatives has called for the immediate reversal of the recent increase of prices of petrol, saying that it will no doubt increase the sufferings of Nigerians. The caucus, in a statement, said the unilateral action of increasing the price of premium motor spirit disregards the principles of transparency, accountability, and fairness, which should guide decisions affecting the lives of the citizenry. The federal government has declared a state of emergency at the Onne port in Rivers State following the repeated incidents of importation of dangerous cargo, including arms and ammunition, through its port. To this effect, the government say it is immediately implementing emergency protocols at Onne port for the next 3 months by conducting thorough examinations of all suspected containers in the premises. The Comptroller General of Customs, Bashir Adeniyi, stated this during a press conference to unveil the seizures of illicit goods by Nigerian Customs Service, Area 2 Command Onne, in Eleme local government area of Rivers State. In a bid to stop incessant national grid collapse, the federal government has concluded plans to construct what it called a super grid. The media aide to the Minister of Power, Bolaji Tunji, disclosed this in a statement. According to him, the Power Minister, Adebayo Adelabu, spoke in China where he attended the China-Africa Cooperation Summit. Adelabu had commended the national grid, saying its present state cannot support the vision for the power sector. Gas production in Nigeria is growing from 7.5 billion cubic feet per day and is inching to 12 BCF per day. The federal government made this known. Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Ekperikpe Ekpo, disclosed this to journalists at a recent event in Lagos. Ekpo says his major focus during his second year in office will be to ramp up gas production and turn Nigeria into a gas economy in line with the Decade of Gas initiative. The man who had been chief engineer at South Africa's state-owned passenger rail company has been sentenced to 15 years in prison for faking his qualifications. Once hailed for his successful career, Daniel Ntikulu was head of engineering at the Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa, PRASA, for 5 years, earning an annual salary of about 2.8 million rand. On his CV, the 49-year-old claimed to have had several mechanical engineering qualifications, including a degree from South Africa's respected Witwatersrand University, as well as a doctorate from German University. However, the courts in Johannesburg heard that he had only completed his high school education. A boy accused of killing 4 people at his high school in Georgia was interviewed last year by police about anonymous online threats. Colt Gray, who is 14, denied to police in May 2023 he was behind internet posts that contained images of guns warning of a school shooting. The suspect opened fire on Wednesday at Apalachi High School in the city of Winder, killing 2 teachers and 2 pupils. 8 students and one teacher, was injured. He was arrested on campus and will be prosecuted as an adult. The body of a British woman has been found in Majorca with a man still missing after the pair were caught up in flash floods. Rescue services had been looking for the 2 in the Torrente de Paray Canyon area since Monday. Spain's civil guards say the 2 were hiking on a trail from the canyon to the Mediterranean Sea. 10 other tourists trapped by the floods were rescued. Strong winds and heavy rain have been forecast in the area. In sports, Olympic athlete Rebecca Cheptegei has died days after being doused in petrol and set on fire by a former boyfriend. The 33-year-old Ugandan marathon runner who competed in the recent Paris Olympics had suffered extensive burns after Sunday's attack. The authorities in northwest Kenya, where Cheptegei lived and trained, said she was targeted after returning home from church. A report filed by a local administrator alleged the athlete and her ex-partner had been wrangling over a piece of land. Police say an investigation is underway. Chelsea has not given up on the Victor Osimhen chase despite the Nigerian striker completing his loan move to Galatasaray. According to football transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, the London club are still interested in the 25-year-old and are open to resuming talks in the future. Chelsea made a late attempt to sign Osimhen during the final hours of the summer transfer window, but their offer was way off the Nigerians' terms. World heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk has made it clear that he is only interested in facing British-Nigerian authority Joshua and Tyson Fury, which will set the stage for potentially career-defining face-offs in the heavyweight division. Speaking to Seconds Out, the Ukrainian boxer expressed his preference for rematches with the duo, emphasizing that it's time for younger fighters to step up. Two-time runner-up Nigeria's under-20 women's football team, the Falconets, lost 1-3 to Germany in their second Group D match at the ongoing 2024 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in Colombia. Report states that the match was played at the Estadio Metropolitano de Teco in Bogota, Colombia. The Nigerian girls could not keep up with the pace of the German side in the encounter. The win propelled the Germans to the top of the group with 6 points from 2 games, while Nigeria sits in second place with 3 points following their match day 1 win over South Korea. That's it on the Midday News, and it came to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on DSTV channel 365, StarTimes channel 276, and free to air. Kindly follow us across all social media platforms using @GlobalTVNG and other handles now showing on your screen. I'm Queen Agaba. Thank you for watching and see you again.